Hello, good evening, and welcome. It is our regular multiplayer night. It's a Sunday night. We're going to be here until 10 p.m. Plenty of action for you fellas. It's myself versus Robert. We're on season 8. Can Robert finally win the league? Can he bollocks? All right. Good evening, Robert.
Good evening. Yes, he can. I'm gonna go out high this one time around.
Ah,
This is my season.
wow.
I'm not gonna say more. This is my season.
Yeah, mainly
I'll leave it there.
because you know you're making it up, but like that's all right. It's be good. It'd be good if it happens. It will shake it up.
So. At least I hope so.
But I'm gonna be trying to. I've got to try and go for 10 in a row, man.
I'll do my best to prevent you.
I've got my shirt on. Can you see it? My Bari shirt on.
Actually, you reminded me to start a stream.
Oh.
On YouTube.
Yeah, he's not even looking at the stream. Cool. He's not even looking.
It's very cool. I'm a bit jealous. Not of the team's name, but to have a shirt like that.
Yeah, it was good value as well. It wasn't even expensive. It's a Kappa. It's just a Kappa t-shirt, but it's official.
Kappa's a nice brand.
Yeah.
By the way, have you seen the Serie B table? At least last I saw it, maybe it was on Friday.
No.
Bari, I think Bari is in front of Cremonese. Bari is in 18th and Cremonese is in 19th.
Oh my god. Well, after one game?
Yeah, I think it was 1 or 2 games. So
crazy.
Nothing much, really. But
I kept looking at Messina for ages because I wanted to get a Messina shirt, but I've gone off the idea now. The thing I wanted to tell you guys is, like, I think to myself, I really like that team. I'll get a shirt. Like, I've got this Bari shirt. But when you wear the Bari shirt and you're going about your everyday life, you feel like a bit of an idiot. And this one's not bad. This one's not too bad. But I bought a Fiorentina shirt, proper football shirt, Fiorentina one from like 20 years ago. It's like a redo of it. And I wear it on the stream and it's fine. But I wear it around the house and my wife is looking at me going, what are you doing? Are you a teenage boy? Why have you got an old football shirt on? So yeah, I think the reason I'm telling you this, I think I'm actually at the stage where I'm going to have to get changed to come on and stream, which is terrible, really. I normally just wear whatever I'm wearing because I don't want to be that person like who dresses up. Like, next thing you know, I'll be doing my makeup before I come on, you know? It's a slippery slope I don't want to go down. Oh, well.
Yeah.
But you think you want a load of football shirts because you're a guy. You think you want all these shirts, and you realise, like, your wardrobe is full up of all these crappy old shirts that you don't really want to wear. It's like you think you want them, but when you get them, you don't want them.
True.
There's an age limit, is what I'm saying. I feel like once you go past about, I don't know, late 20s, that's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't work anymore.
Nah.
You certainly don't want to. You don't want to be an old fat bloke in a football shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Somewhere in my late 20s, I stopped using shirts.
Yeah.
Daily.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a West Ham shirt, and I sometimes put it on. I got one last season, but I didn't bother getting the new one. I wanted it, and then I thought, no. You can't really wear it. There isn't that many use cases, is the thing. You just put it on. You're basically putting it on to sit and watch Sky Sports and watch the game. Oh, dear. It's not like my cats are going to look at me and go, that's a wicked shirt, cat dad. I love it.
Wow. Wow.
Anyway, we got to remember what we're here for. Bari, my team, are playing Roma. and Cremonese are playing Parma. So we're starting with home games, which is
we both have
good.
we started well, the both of us.
3 from 3.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
I think you lead by 1 goal, 1+ goal.
Yeah. God, I've got 3 spaces on the bench this season. This is a small squad I'm running. But this is the season for Costa Stevens. He's literally my main man up front now. And he never was. It was always Esposito. But I'm going to play the whole season with Costa Stevens, see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've got that weird song. I don't know if it was Danish or whatever. That life is life, ba 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 ba. I've got that going around my head. Ba 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 life, ba 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 ba. Life is life.
I know why.
Why?
I know why.
Why?
That's because of the song I sung to you before you started the stream, when we were testing the sound.
What? That was the song?
Arnie Slot, la la la.
Oh
la.
my god! Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
How,
This is some
thought you
NLP
were
shit
kidding
that
now.
he's done on me. He's literally mind attacking me before we even started.
yeah, with
Mind control. Oh my
mind
god.
control.
It's crazy. That is where I
Trying to
got
get
it from.
into your
I was like, why am I singing that song? 3-0. Honestly, this is a destroy. 20 minutes gone, I'm 3-0 up, mate. Crazy. I really do think new contracts
25
help.
minutes in.
I gave Profundi a new contract and he's just on fire now. 4-0, 20 minutes in, 4-0. La 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 life. Da 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 da. I can't believe you did that to me. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to see West Ham win away.
Did you sing that one yesterday?
Yeah, I sang it to my cat, Ziggy. And he just looked at me and then went back to sleep. My other cat, Callie, they were both sitting, there's these little puffs that they sit on. Puffs as in like bean bags, if you know what I mean. Square bean bags that you'd put your feet on. Well, one cat Ziggy used to like lying on it at night, and then the other puff was in the other room next to the bed. We had to go and get the other puff because they were basically fighting over it, or they'd both climb on the same one. So they were on a puff each yesterday when I was watching the football. And I really shouted when West Ham scored the second goal. And Callie woke up, got up and left the room. So then there was just me and Ziggy left. She wasn't having it. She wasn't having it at all. But I used to do that with my other cat. I used to scare the shit out of him because he'd sleep in my wheelchair right next to me. And then like when West Ham score, I'd be like, yeah, get in. And it would really scare him. I do miss my cat Peanut. He literally would watch the football with me, and I bought him a little West Ham shirt. So yeah, we'd put a little West Ham shirt on him.
Yeah.
Honestly, we don't do any of that with the new cats. The new cats are like they're cats. but he was like
Yeah.
he was a little person.
Yeah.
But if you
Sounds
have
like, yeah.
if you have one cat, that cat will normally, depending on their personality, but normally, especially if it's an indoor cat and you only have one cat, they'll be very attached to you. That's just the way it is if you have an indoor cat.
Yeah, I think, of course, they're more attached to you than outdoor cats. Or, I mean, cats who are both in and out,
Yeah.
like ours.
7-0.
Nice. I'm finished. 2-0.
8-0. Taram just got a 30-yarder. This is ridiculous, mate. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they've
Taram
like
started.
patched the game or something. All right. What did you do? 2-0.
2-0. I should have scored more than 2 goals, but if you look at the stats, but oh well, 3 points.
I'm starting to think about 10. I'd really love 10. Oh my God. Taram scored a second 30-yarder. 9-0. That was ridiculous, that one. Was an absolute screamer. Oh, we got a chance for 10. Final chance. Ah, Carboni put it over. Damn. 9-0, mate. 9-0.
Solid.
That is ridiculous. I can't even think who scored. Like, it was, the goals were spread out as well. Really spread out. Well, Taram got 2 and Simmons got 2.
Look at your XG.
6.3. The other day I had 14. I think it was either 14 or 16. No, I think it was 14 XG, and that's the most I've ever seen.
Oh.
I won 25-0. Yeah, my goal difference. 4 games in, and my goal difference is 20. We've already got a 3-point gap, mate.
Oh, first Champions League now. Then I play Napoli away in the league. So I get a good test.
Yeah, I've got Inter away in the league. I go Atletico. I told you, mine's hellish coming up. It goes Atletico Madrid, Inter, Chelsea, Juve, Atalanta. So I think Robert's getting the snacks out. I heard rustling over there.
Yeah. Kind of, what is it called? Kind of thing salty thing you chew on. Then it gets sweeter.
What? A salty thing you chew on?
Candy.
Oh, like a toffee?
Yeah, kind of.
Ah.
Same structure.
I did tell you we need to send each other a box of traditional treats and foods, you know, well, ones that will keep.
Yeah.
But like, do you send me a load of Norwegian stuff? The worst thing is, I don't want a load of. The only reason I haven't pushed it harder is I know Robert will end up sending me some rotting fish or some weird shit that they eat up in Norway, and I wouldn't eat that. So that would be a disappointment.
Rotten fish. Yeah.
Don't you eat rotten
send me a
fish
try.
in a can? Don't you do that? Or have I made it up?
I think you have. I don't eat too much fish. We eat like fish and chips. Not like you guys do, but yeah.
Do you know what? I got to tell you this. I mean, as an Englishman, I love fish and chips. It's traditional on a Friday, and I can't have it anymore. Like I haven't been able to have it for more than 10 years. Like the batter that they put fish in just gives me the ick. So I like eating it. In the moment when I'm eating it, I'm fine. And then give it about half an hour to an hour afterwards. And then I'm like, oh. And I'm like, you know, trying to drink a load of jollop to make my tummy feel better. So finally, I've given up and I won't eat it anymore. But I'd rather have just actual fish, a nice bit of fish without batter. I could have it with breadcrumbs, but anyway.
I'm playing Juventus in the Champions League, by the way.
What, you don't want to talk about a breaded and battered fish anymore? Okay, fair enough.
Turati out for 4 weeks. Oh well.
Mate, check out the injury table and you feel better when you see it. When you look who I've got out. Literally, I've got 4 or 5 big hitters all out injured for a long time, over a month.
You know, it's my goalkeeper. My stable, solid goalkeeper.
Okay, so I've got Atletico Madrid. Cremonese Juve. You probably said that already, but that sounds like a banger.
Yeah, tough one to start with. Luckily, I'm home.
I've made some changes, not loads of changes.
I just changed the goalkeeper. Nothing else.
Yeah, I'm a bit... You know what I'm like with Champions League? I don't really care until the end. I care now. I'm 1-0 down. Vlahovic scored. I sold him to Atletico. God. One-all. Carboni put in a rebound off the post. All right, we got
Well,
no
spoiler.
likes. No likes on the stream. I wonder where Jamie, Aaron, James. Wonder where those guys are. Maybe it's a little early still.
Yeah, we
What?
that's not 100% correct, but
You broke up then. That didn't. You went. Brr, brr, brr. No, don't know what it was.
we usually or sometimes we're not on before 8 a.m. 8 p.m. I mean.
Yeah.
So that could be. I scored first, and Juventus equalized, and then I scored 2 quick goals, and it's 3-1. I'm in control. I think I'm gonna sub off early to protect the best ones before Napoli match.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm only 2-1 up. Naipan is running the show for them. This is awful. This is a Bari graveyard. They've got Diamondi and Vlahovic. And Dragusin. I'm sure I had him as well. Oh my god, they've got so many ex-players. Never mind. 3-1. Okay. Bloody hell. Vlahovic scored again.
Yeah. I'm playing with 10 men because I subbed too many players before an injury, so I didn't have anyone to sub in.
The classic. The classic. I've been there many times, unfortunately. I'd like to say I haven't.
Oh, another injury. On Darwich, now I play with 9. And it's 3-2.
Yeah, here we go.
It's gonna be. Yeah, of course it's gonna be goal. Fuck. Yeah. Stop the game, ref. When we have 4 minutes on added time. Over added time.
Oh, yeah.
And at 3-3. I'm a bit annoyed.
Oh, you're probably blaming yourself.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh my God, they've scored again. 4-3 here. Crazy. It ran into almost 8 minutes of injury time. It should have been 4. Yeah, 4-3 it finished. That's terrible.
At least you got 3 points.
No, I know. Just I'm concerned about how poor Restes continues to be, but never mind. So do you feel like you, yeah, if you'd have just seen the game out normally, you'd have got the win?
Yeah, totally. Most likely 4-1, 5-1, we were dominating. Luckily, the injuries were only 3 to 4 weeks, both of them. Yeah. Oh well, I didn't lose. It's most important.
Well, yeah, you could get away with it. You will have to make it up, though.
In Champions League, it's all about top 8. I don't care if I'm 1, 2, or 7 or 8.
Oh, I know.
As long as I'm top 8.
Now you say that. I remember last season you were ahead, and you were really going on about how good it was to be ahead at the top. And
Yeah.
I remember. I'm not letting him get away with it, guys. I'm reminding him. Oh, this is tough. So now we've got. Oh, I've got Inter away. What have you got? I've forgotten.
Napoli.
Yeah.
Napoli.
I'd rather have Napoli, obviously.
Yeah. I think both of us will win. Narrow wins, both of us.
Well, this is the pressure. The pressure is on for us both not to blink. If someone draws in the league, I just remembered I'm going to play you tonight, aren't I? Oh no, it's not till December. All right, Inter Bari, Napoli, Cremonese. Let's do this. I need to be ahead of him come December, because I don't want to be level and then go there, and statistically I'll lose that game. I've already written it off. I mean, obviously I'll try my best to win, but yeah.
If I could have 3 points on you after that one, I would be happy.
Yeah, of course.
It's going to be difficult. Okay. I'm going to keep you posted on my match.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you got to do that. This is the excitement. Come on. Oh, nearly. Damn, 0-0 half time. 8 shots, but only 1 on target. That is not good enough.
.29 minutes, 0-0.
Oh well, do what I always do. Bring on Carboni. Come on. Oh, yeah. Can't believe this, but shit happens.
Have to bring off Luca. He's injured. Not a serious injury, I think, but enough to take him out of the game.
I've just gone attacking, but oh, I don't know. It might make a chance for them. I might regret it. Oh, get in, Costa Stevens.
Don't dare.
Hey, Jamie. Glad you made it, mate. We wondered where he was. Shows your extreme loyalty, the fact we noticed when you weren't here. Oh, come on, get in. Come on, get another one.
Napoli scored in stoppage time.
Oh, no. Come on.
I did go attacking last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I went attacking, scored, and then backed off, but I deserved it. Like you'll see, everyone will see. I had 20 shots, but 5 on target. XG of 2.6, but didn't score until the 89th minute, the second goal. That could have gone either way. They had 7 shots, 5 on target, so they were in it. They were in the game. That's my closest one. Yeah. I was getting nervous after 70 minutes, 0-0. I was thinking, oh man, Robert could pull 3 on me. I didn't know what was going to happen in your game. Oh, Napoli done me a favour. Let's have a look.
90 plus 6.
90 plus 6. Oh, it's an even game though, so at least you...
Yeah, it was.
6 shot. They had 6 on target. That was your problem. Esposito only got a 5.9 for you. And Luca got a 6.1.
Yeah, it's been...
Still, though, their keeper got a 7.8. So, it's all little subplots. Jamie says, been a busy
Yeah.
day here at the zoo all day. Ah. To chill and watch you beat Robert. Oh no. Poor Robert. I'm not allowed to say poor Robert anymore. It slipped out. You did just lose one. You can let me off.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better,
I'll bounce back.
I've won 9 in a row. And the other statistic from those 9 wins in a row is I've only let in 2 goals in 9 games. But yeah, it's only 3 points. Hey Hannah.
Could be crucial. Could be crucial.
What could? That 3 points?
Yeah, could be. We could also go very well. I don't know.
It's way too early. But yeah, I mean, it's something. It's one of those, the first mistake, then it becomes what will the next mistake be? Like if you draw one and I win one, and then it's 5 or 6, or if it goes the other way and I draw and it goes back to 1 point and blah blah blah. You get it.
Yeah.
We just
now the Malones are back.
yeah.
Now I can start win.
Wow, wait till you see this. Commercial income, 120 million for Bari. That's crazy. I'm finally top dog. I really thought you'd be higher because of the fact that you basically haven't you finished 2 seconds in a row?
Yeah. I have. That 90+6 goal was the first goal I conceded in the league.
Really?
How annoying. I mean, Napoli is one of the best teams, so play them my way. Always danger for that.
My game was no. I told you, mate. That could have easily been me that lost. Like, I did dominate the chances, but it could happen.
Yeah.
It's not often a team has 5 shots on target against me, but they did. They had 5 on target. Inter away. Yeah, it feels like Inter are the new ones to worry about. Do you feel? I know they've dropped now.
Napoli is second place now.
Well, and Milan have picked up. I've just noticed after losing, they lost the first 2, so they've gone on a run. Oh no, they drew one, lost one. So yeah. I haven't been to the zoo for years, by the way. I think the last zoo I went to was... I did go to an animal sanctuary, but I can't remember the name of it, and it made me really sad. Some of the animals were just marching up and down in fairly small cages, marching. And I thought, yeah, that's like a mental illness. It made me feel sad. But before that, yeah, don't know. I think when I was in my 20s, I went to San Diego Zoo. That's a massive, massive zoo. All right, Champions League again. Robert has got Atletico Madrid. This could be back-to-back losses because he will come up against Vlahovic, Diamonde, and Naipan. And I've got Chelsea, who can stick their blue flag up there. Beep. Right. I didn't look who, right? I'm so unprofessional chatting away. I didn't look who my next game was. Oh my God, my next game's Juve. Thank God I did look. Right, immediately changing my tactic here. I'm going to pick a full rotated squad. Full rotation. How's that for balls? Even the goalkeeper. My plan at the start of the season was actually to play the goalkeeper in all the cup games, but I forgot my plan. But it's like if you don't play them, they never get better.
Yep.
Young ones. I mean, if you've got an old backup, who cares? Canate scores against me. This could go very badly. My experiment of playing 11 reserves.
Yeah, but we'll give you a benefit in the league next match against Juve.
I know. I'm sort of regretting, but let's see what happens. Carboni shot falls to Kumo. And you're probably thinking, who the hell's Kumo? For long-term fans of the channel, Helmet Head. Number 25, Helmet Head. Carboni gets one. He is such good backup. The injuries are coming now. Helmet Head's got to go off injured. That's 2 first half subs I've had to make.
Yeah, both of us are picking up injuries. First matches.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit typical in the beginning of the season.
Yeah. I'm at the point where, I mean, I took what happened to you. I took that as a scare. So I've not been using my 5th sub till the 85th minute. Now, I literally changed what I do.
Yep. Good. I've injured an iPad.
But he's a fellow stinky fish eater from Norway.
Yeah, but he plays for the wrong team in Norway, so. He's a good lad. I've seen some interviews with him. He has his he's very confident, but he has his head at the right place.
I've got a question for you. Is Haaland, is he, would you say he's like a Norwegian, or is he more English in his way?
Yeah, he's more English. Ødegaard is a typical Norwegian, by the way he conducts himself. Haaland is more English. I think he actually could play for England because he was born in, Alfie. His father played for Leeds.
Yeah.
Man City.
Yeah, I know.
So his first 5 years was in England. I think. Yeah, Ødegaard is typical Norwegian.
You always see, when you see little videos of Haaland, you quite often see he's with, what's his name? Jack.
Grealish. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
buddies.
It's an interesting week this week because anyone who is from England, you'll be interested in this. But, oh, damn, we've let in a consolation goal. In England, finally, the Champions League is... the highlights are on the BBC. So this year, we'll actually be able to watch the Champions League. I never bother because, like, I'd have to get it through some dodgy channel. I'm not going to watch Champions League matches live because I don't care because West Ham aren't in it. But I like watching highlights, you know. But to watch highlights, you had to go to YouTube and then watch each individual match that you wanted to watch. Whereas I just wanted to watch a highlight show of all the Champions League games. And this year, for the first time in years, ITV used to have it like years ago. We're going to have a highlight show for the Champions League. So I'm looking forward to that.
Cool.
And the other thing is, yeah, Carsley's going to be naming his first England squad this week. So that will also be interesting. Oh my God, you failed to win. You failed to win. Rob's on a bad run.
No problem.
I'm going to show you guys. Look, 3 in a row. 3-3 draw with Juve. 1-0 lost to Napoli. 1-1. You see how weird it is? And you were well unlucky in that Juve game. And then I honestly feel like the game makes it harder for you to win the next one. Because it always happens to me as well. If I draw one or lose one, it's more likely it will happen again in the next one.
But I mean, one day away against Atletico, bad result, you know. But it's tough. Competition is so tough, so
yeah,
can't do too many of those.
Well, I'm only saying it because you lost the first game. So like you drew the first game. So
I didn't lose the first.
You drew. Yeah, you've drawn 2 from 2. So
yeah, I know. It's gonna help to get Turati and Darvic back from injury.
the games keep coming. All right. So, Bari play Juve, and Juve are 10th. That's mental. And Robert's Cremonese got an easy one against Genoa.
Yeah.
Can he get back on track, or will he completely implode? If Robert loses this one 3-0 to Genoa at home, I predict a tactic change.
Ain't happening.
I knew he'd say that. All right, let's see how I got on with my... No.
You know what? I've decided. Jimenez is my new advanced forward. Luka will play. I've been testing Luka on the right, because Luka is Jimenez is 4 stars as an advanced forward. Luka is 3.5. Luka is still 3.5 as inside forward right. Yeah. Then Esposito and Darwich, they can alternate on the inside forward left. I'm gonna retrain Luka. So
You can't
Jimenez
retrain
has
him. He's
16
about.
in
He
finishing
must be about 30 in this.
Yeah, I'm better off with retraining him. Will take time, but if I played long balls, I would kept Luka up front, but
Oh, for God's sake. Sorry, but I've gone
The
1-0 down again. I keep bloody letting in goals. As soon as I said to you I've only let in 2 in 9, I've started letting in goals in. Oh, what a goal. 20-yarder. Costa Stevens finally scores. 1-0. Sorry, mate. I wasn't trying to cut over you, but obviously I was 1-0 down, which is relevant because obviously I'm 3 points ahead of you. So if I go and lose, people need to know about it.
of course.
Oh, 2-1, Scalvini. What a mad 5 minutes. 2-1 in 5 minutes. Man, I would be the first team on Match of the Day every week.
Jimenez. Nice. 2-0.
Come on, guys. 8 shots, 6 on target. We've only got 2 goals. And now Xavi Simons injured first half. Oh, Scalvini scores again. It's a mental game. Can't even keep up with it myself. Yeah, I hope he's not out for a long time. That's not good. All right, 3-1, half time.
We played 60 minutes. It's 3-0.
Oh. Seems like Juve have had a refresh with some young players.
Yeah.
They got Jorgensen in goal. Oh my God. Cristobal just scored for them. 3-2. Not liking this now. Not liking this. I'm reacting early. Come on. Needed that one. Fresh is on at 3-2. Get in. No point drawing a game now. Robert will be right in there, taking massive advantage of it, rubbing his little paws together.
So strange to see Luca on the flank. Playing good though.
He's a right flanker. That was honestly too genius, even for me, to be honest. It was like a meta joke. Oh God, Profundi missed flipping penalty. Man, he's good in goal, that Jorgensen, I'm telling you. He's kept him in it. Shot, 24 shots. Oh my God, he's given one away. This could be bad. Oh, good block. There we go. Every goal's a VAR check. 5-2.
Four 0 for me.
Oh, absolute red card. That's a terrible tackle. He absolutely went through him. Okay, finish 5-2. Costa Stevens hat-trick and a missed penalty. They only had 2 shots on target. Scored them both, obviously. May as well play without a goalkeeper. All right. What was yours? 4-0. Napoli.
One conceded in 6.
One? What, you've only conceded 1 goal?
That bloody irritating Tsimikas goal. 90+6.
What, all season?
I'm telling you, this tactic is so good defensively.
I know.
So
It's ridiculous. You've let him 1 goal. He has only let him 1 goal.
And that goal was on 90+6. So annoying. I could have had.
And you lost. It's so
5.
mad. You've let him 1 goal all season, and you've lost the game. It's so weird statistically to look at. What I would say is you've scored 16. I've scored 29. But I have let in 4. Oh, well, I can't start moaning about the four that I've let in. Goal scorer wise, I'm happy. Costa Stevens is top. Now, that never happens. I don't normally have anyone top. Bari 5, Juve 2. The main talking point was Bari's unbeaten home run, reaching 40 games. 40 games unbeaten at home. That's like 2 whole seasons of home games.
Three weeks till next match.
Oh. I can't even look at Costa Stevens. Like when I look at him, he looks like a cheap player. If he was faster, if he had acceleration and pace of like 16, 17, he would be so ridiculous. It would be like a cheap player. He's got one single figure stat, and that's long throws. One. Crazy. It wasn't like I got him for nothing. I had to pay decent for him. I paid 84 million for him, just for the record straight. He was at West Ham. They paid 3.7 million for him. And then I get him for 84. Could rise to 100 million. I mean, that is a lot of money.
Wow.
But my scouts gave him an A+ rating. And I thought, yeah, got to be done.
My next 3 league matches: Roma, Inter, Juve. 2 away matches, 1 home.
Oh.
Luckily, it's a 3 weeks break, so I get Darwich to Ratti back for those matches.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Crossing my fingers, no one else gets.
Yeah. That is a long break. Why is it such a long international break?
Yeah, I don't know.
My finances, 217 million in debt.
$270, is that?
No, 217 in debt.
What? 217. Okay, 142 for me.
It's crazy. Why don't we Why aren't we making profit? I don't understand it. We're in the Champions League. You don't understand it at all. I was playing Mafia, the Mafia game on my Xbox today, streaming it.
Yeah.
Looking for collectibles in the game, and like you have to replay the story missions to find some collectibles. Like you can't just get it from the open world. And I started thinking, oh, this is actually painful. This is actually not fun at all. Like I've finished the game, and here I am spending 3 hours wandering around trying to find little comic book collectibles. And there was a part of me thinking, why am I doing this? Like, who, because I want to get all the achievement points in the game. But then I thought, well, why do you want to get them? Because you're the only person that's ever going to know that you've got them. No one else is going to give a shit whether you get them or not. Why? It was weird. But I don't know. But there is something within me that wants to get them. Like I do want to, because I'm very close to getting all of them. So I feel like I want to get them.
Yeah, I do understand. I have it exactly the same way when I play those kind of games. Has to be, have to do everything.
Yeah.
Can't do anything halfways.
I know it would niggle at my brain if I thought, like, nothing would make me happier than to get all the achievements and then delete the game off my Xbox, obviously, and never play it again. But I don't know. I'm starting to question. I used to be worse than I am now, so that's good.
That's good.
I have a bit of an addictive personality. Like there were certain games, like Football Manager back in the day, I had to stop playing it. I had to, because it was taking over my life. I was actually playing tennis at the time, and I was taking a laptop with me around the world, and I was sitting in my hotel room in Australia when everyone else was out experiencing Australia, and I was sitting there each night playing Football Manager. That's how addictive it is. So you all know how addictive it is, but there's a line where you think, I looked back on that and thought that was a low moment. What was I thinking?
I do recognize some of it.
Part of that's being single. I was a single guy at the time. I was in Australia on my own. Obviously, I was playing tennis, but when you do play tennis every day, especially in that heat in Australia, there is part of you that just does want to chill in the hotel room and do nothing. Like you don't really always want to go out every night. It just, takes your energy. But
I guess you needed the breaks, tough matches, exhausting matches in the heat.
yeah,
So maybe it was better to be in the hotel room with a air condition.
I'm such a socializer. I just enjoy being around other people and chatting shit. And I always used to have trouble on the tennis tour because everyone would be in the hotel bar. I had real trouble going to bed and leaving the hotel bar. Like, I just want to sit and chat with everybody and have a good laugh because it's such amazing characters, people from all over the world. and it was just always exciting. But oh my God, I really didn't have any money back then. I had no money. I can remember filling my rucksack full of like ham, cheese and rolls from breakfast so I could eat them at lunchtime. Shit like that. Ugh, it's annoying. I spent every penny I had on tennis. Even when I was at home, I would eat like jacket potato and tuna, jacket potato and beans, stuff like that all the time. Like my parents used to drop round some frozen meals. They'd make an extra portion for me. I had no money. I was so poor, yet I was traveling the world playing tennis. It was such a weird existence that I lived.
Yeah.
But I was piss poor, really piss poor. I lived in a crappy, like a council flat, but it was like a housing association flat. And I was so I hated being looked at by anyone. I used to keep this is probably way too much information, but I've started, so I'll finish. At my first flat, because I was new to being in a wheelchair and I really didn't like anyone looking at me, so I used to keep the curtains drawn all the time. So in the daytime, I'd have the curtains drawn and the light on in the daytime. I look back now and think, Jesus Christ, that probably wasn't very healthy.
But did you go a lot to training? Must have been training a lot.
Yeah, I did. I used to have like 4 different coaches at one point. I used to go to 4 different clubs around the borough. I wrote to every club and said, would you give me an hour's free coaching? And people seemed to like that. You know, they thought, wow, this guy's really trying. So they helped me.
Yeah.
So yeah. Eventually, I did become one of the world's best players. I was in the top 20 in the world, number 2 in Great Britain. I did get a sponsor in the end. I got a car. I had a car with my name on the side, international wheelchair tennis player. Set it down the side, big logo on the bonnet, and then it said it across the back as well. That's mad. That's my best achievement. I only had it for like 2.5 years and the deal stopped, but it was great. It was a Honda. It was a really Honda Civic, a nice car. But I felt like I'd peaked. I was like, Jesus. You know. And back then it was harder. It's not like, it doesn't get the exposure. Social media didn't exist. Like, I was in the local paper every week and they used to put my phone number, my actual home number in the paper, and people would ring me. I'd have old ladies ringing me, trying to give me money, like really? £20, £50 to help me play tennis. And I always said no. I was like, no. I'm looking for a rich person or a company to sponsor me.
Yeah.
I don't want you to give me your money. And they insisted. They're like, no, we really want to help you. It was an amazing time, but it was right before social media really kicked off, so you didn't get any exposure there. Now they're loaded. If you play wheelchair tennis now, you're loaded. You get $15,000 for losing first round. Back then, you got $1,000 for winning the whole tournament. It was different world. It was almost better because none of us were in it for the money. We were all in it because we loved tennis and we loved traveling and playing tennis. So it was a totally different mindset. Whereas now, it's a career choice now.
Interesting to listen to. Did you play at the biggest stages like Roland Garros and
No, back then it wasn't. Now they play Wimbledon, Roland Garros, US Open. Back then, the first one to allow the wheelchair players in was the Australian Open. So I've played Australian Open. I've also on the big courts. I've also played in New York for the US Open. It's called Flushing Meadow. I've also played Flushing Meadow. I played on number 2 court at Flushing Meadow, and there was about 3 people watching, and there was 5,000 empty seats, and there was 3 people, and it was really echoey. But I did play there.
Yeah.
I was good, man. Like Israel, each year Israel would beg me to come and play their tournament. So they would pay my flight and pay all my flight and hotel, just to come, just to attend.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I went, because Israel's fucked now. No one can go. That's those days are gone.
Yeah.
I'm probably talking too much, mate.
No, not really.
It was a big part of my life. It was, it was everything to me at the time.
Yeah. It's important part of your life. Interesting to hear. I think my sporting career is not as a high level as you, but it's given me much experience, which I brought into my later grown-up life.
Yeah.
Being ambitious, try to set your goals, try to achieve your goals. I can't say I always do that, but to be
Yeah, I was a determined
has
person.
formed you, of course.
The determination, yeah.
Okay, now it's game time. Yeah,
mine was different, because I obviously started later than you. I didn't start until I was 21.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I kept going until I was in my 30s. So
Yeah.
a longer period, but older.
I stopped at that age when you start. When
Yeah.
you were starting, I stopped.
Well, not obviously, but for me, I was able-bodied when I was 20. So yeah, life changed. Yeah. Life changed a bit. Oh my God! If anyone's listening to this in the future and they've never been on the channel before, they'll be thinking, "What is going on here?"
No, they would think two guys talking about interesting subject actually have something interesting to say, apart from any other streamers.
Yeah. But maybe that's why, no names mentioned, but maybe certain other channels, they stick to, for start, they're on their own. So, you're on your own, you can't have a conversation like this because you're on your own. But
yeah,
I do wonder if I'm not, maybe I should be sticking to... Jamie's definitely joking. He said, missed the last 20 minutes. How has it been? I reckon he's definitely joking, so I'm not recapping. I'm 1-0 at half time, by the way. This is a struggle, this game.
2-0 for me, half time. Lucas starting to adapt to his new position. I think Costas or Coster Stevens, he's going to be the top goal scorer this season. Because I play Luca out on the flank. Same tactic, but different players. In other positions than last season.
Hi, he said, no, I've been serious. Oh my God. All right, mate. Jamie, yeah, pretty much the last 20 minutes we were talking mainly mainly talking about my wheelchair tennis career, to be honest. But we did play some Football Manager as well. But yeah, I was talking about it more than I ever normally do.
Yeah, it's interesting. We had like 3 weeks without a match, so we had to move
Yeah, that's why it started.
and talk at the same time.
It was international break, so we were just keeping chatting. What's your score, Robert?
Just finished 2-0 to me. Another clean sheet.
I just hit the inside of the post. I've had 14 shots, but it's still 1-0. I'm away at Atalanta. Oh, you idiot. What a bad ball that was. No. Oh, Jesus. I went extreme time wasting at the end. Wow, 1-0. That was the one. They had a shot. It was a 1-on-1 with my keeper, and my keeper saved it right in like the 90th minute or 89th minute. Those international breaks are absolutely brutal. Jamie said, oh, also, how was the band last night? Okay, yeah. Last night, guys, I went to see an 80s band. They were really good. Really, really good.
Oh.
Unbelievably loud, though. Unbelievably loud. My ears were properly ringing. So was my wife. But the downside was that, obviously, I've said to everyone I use a wheelchair. The pub they were playing in did not have an accessible toilet. So I literally had to... We sort of got there about 8:30, and then once it got to about 10:30, I had to go. We had to go home. So they were still playing, but we had to go because like there was nowhere for me to use the loo, which I hate. So that was the only downside that was sort of hanging on my mind the whole night. Everyone else was like drinking and having a good time. I just had one lemonade. I was like sipping. And I was thinking, for God's sake, it'd be nice to just have a drink and use a toilet like everyone else in the world. You know, it really is extreme discrimination in my opinion. And I can't believe that no government has ever sorted it out. It doesn't happen in America. In America, it happens in other places around the world, of course. Other places are even worse than England, don't get me wrong. But America could do it, so why can't the rest of us do it? It's not like, Jesus, you've had 30 years to work on it. Anyway.
Yeah, 2024 shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, but what can you do? Frustrating sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 80s music was good, but yeah, I mean, it's difficult. Like I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I've missed a lot of things in my life because there was no access, It can be frustrating. I've missed weddings. People got married and not been accessible. I don't expect somebody to change their plans for me, so But also, yeah, if anyone ever does change the plan for me, I love that person more. Obviously,
Yeah.
if someone says, "Oh, we go here because, you know, I'll be able to go as well." Yeah, nice one. But it doesn't often happen. Anyway, you can't make someone like this guy, friend of ours, plays in a band. He plays in the band, so you can't like say, "Hey, only play accessible pubs," because Jesus, he wouldn't play many pubs.
But I mean, it's like you say, the government should make sure it's taken care of. I mean,
it would cost a lot. It cost like whatever, £10,000 per toilet probably, but it shouldn't be like that. It should be like the American way. It should be like, okay, whatever, one of the toilets, probably the ladies, sorry ladies, but knock 2 cubicles into one. And then you've got one big cubicle that everyone can use, you know? But I'm biased, obviously, because, yeah. Anyway, I shouldn't get into shit like this. It is a bit, I don't want to, I don't know. I don't know if I should joke about things like this. I don't know.
I think it's fine as long as you are comfortable.
Oh, I don't mind. Like, I don't mind
because,
yeah, it's like I know not everybody knows someone who uses a wheelchair, and like I'm an active person. I go everywhere and do everything, so I think it's good for people to have a bit of awareness.
Yeah.
But I'm happy this weekend because I haven't felt very well since I've been back from our honeymoon. Just had one thing after another, but I actually feel well now.
That's so good to hear. You feel well again.
All right, you've got Inter, who are 4th, and you are 3rd, so that's a 6-pointer. And I've got Sampdoria, who are absolutely toilet.
Luckily, I play home, so I think I will grab a win here.
Did you have, I should have said to you, did you have trouble the last game with fitness? I had so many players not fit after the international break.
Yeah, so typical after the international break, yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. It was a real struggle. I was like, glad to get it over the line. That was a big banana skin. Hang on. I've got another story. I've got a story for Hannah and Jamie. All right. I'm not going to give away anyone's location or anything like that, but I'm going to say where I was. Years ago, I had a girlfriend who lived in Southend. And she was like, "Oh, why don't you come to my place?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And I just assumed, obviously, because I'm a wheelchair user, that her place must be easy to get into. So we get there and it's pissing with rain. And like, there was these like 3 steps to get in. So somehow we managed to get me up these 3 steps. We open the main door. We go inside and it's like the biggest staircase going up. Like, I don't know, 35, 40 stairs up. And I was like, oh my God. I never forget it. It's always like stuck in my mind. Needless to say, I never went there again. But I did get up them stairs. I got out of my chair and went up on my ass one by one. But yeah, I would never do that. I was young at the time, so I would, young and stupid. I would do anything. Anyway, that's my Southend story. And then I've got one more Southend story. This one's mental. When I was at oh no, I shouldn't tell this one. I'll tell Jamie in private. Yeah, no. Honestly. It's not that exciting. I'll tell you then. At the height of my wheelchair tennis fame, I was asked to open a shop in Southend. So I actually came to Southend, opened a shop, had all pictures taken, cut a ribbon, and then pissed off again. A shop opening. How mad is that? This is a long time ago, but nevertheless, it did happen. The only other time I've been to Southend was when West Ham played away there. Once. What's your score, Robert?
2-0.
Oh,
2-0.
I'm finally 2-0 myself.
Soon finished.
You're going to mess my record up again. I'm 30. This will be 35 games unbeaten. If I can stay unbeaten in this game. You messed up my last streak.
Yeah, I did. I'll do my best to do it again. 3-0 finished.
Helmet Head scores with a header as well. 3-0 me. Oh, Costa Stevens a header. I should have put him on penalties. Oh my god, this game's the never-ending game.
$4-0 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be good if there was a highlight mode you could set that was goals only? So instead of key highlights, just goals only.
Yeah.
Wow, he just went to the monitor and didn't give a penalty. That's quite rare. Well, it is a good idea because, yeah, especially when you're like 3 or 4-0 up. So you're like, okay, I'm 4-0 up. I don't want to see chances. I only want to see goals now.
Yeah.
Finally,
Yep.
Aussie Men scores. That's his first goal for me. Finally, that's how long it's taken. Oh, what a goal from free kick. 6-0. All right, I needed this game. Back to scoring ways. 33 shots, 20 on target. Think about that for a minute. 33, 20 on target, 3.99. I think the XG thing's broken. If you have 20 shots on target, how can your XG only be 3.99? I won 6-0 and their goalkeeper got a 7.4. That tells its own story.
Should have been with an average goalkeeper. Should have been 16-0.
Yeah, it could have been so many. All right. So, if you beat Inter comfortable though, you must be happy with that, mate.
Yeah, playing well. Is that a couple of draws in the Champions League and that annoying goal?
Yeah, that's true.
Still the only goal I let in. But I play Juve away in the next one, so it could be
Jesus, you could be like
difficult, that one.
setting an all-time record this season though overall. You've made me want to look now. I want to look what the record is. I don't even know if we have a record. Do you have a record for lowest?
Lowest conceded? I have to go for that one.
As a player record, team goals. Most team goals, you've already got 134. Oh, here we go. Most team goals conceded. Ah, no, that's the most. We want the least. I don't think they have it.
Should have. You know, this is the same tactic that you made that video. 12 conceded in the season with Milan. That was on holiday. Didn't play one single match.
Yeah.
So
that video is...
it doesn't score.
The annoying thing about that video is, I mean, it's an unbelievable tactic, but obviously, because it's members only. Here's the link, by the way, if anyone wants it. This is the link to Robert's tactic that he's using, which is only letting one goal. Hang on.
Oh, my cat.
I hope my wife's got the cats in. I'm just going to message her because I heard cat meowing.
Is it your cat? I thought it was mine. Yeah, I think it's mine.
Oh, was it?
I'll go check.
Oh, right. Maybe that's why I didn't hear it when I took my headphones off. Dear, oh dear. Lots of games coming up.
Yeah, was mine.
Oh, it was yours.
Welcome to the cat channel. Yeah. Unless they moan at both places at the same time.
Was it definitely your cat meowing?
Yeah. He was standing, waiting for me to let him out.
All right, Juve. You've got Juve away. I've got Lazio away. So, honestly, it's quite crazy, really.
Three weeks without football match, and then boom, Roma, Inter, Juve in about 1 week.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I could do with you throwing in another draw.
I would be typical.
Oh, get in. Xavi Simons. Yeah, I'm definitely calling him Simons because he's only got one M. Simmons in English is two M's. Two 0. The pressure's mounting on Robert with every goal that goes in for Bari.
Yeah. Yes, 1-0.
Boo!
Could be offside though. Yeah, disallowed. Was a good goal. That was marginal.
Wow. I think, yeah, technically an offside goal doesn't even count as a shot on target.
No, doesn't. I think you're right.
Yeah. It's just, it just disappears. It like ceases to exist.
Come on. Yeah, good pass. Yes, Luca! From the flank.
Oh.
Heading in 1-0.
All right, 2-0 half time for me.
Oh no.
Ah, disallowed here.
Oh my god, 2-1. 2-1 Juve. I have over 2 in XG, they have 0.60.
Alright, I'm 3-0 up. Okay, I'm busting for a pee. I've got to go. I'll be back in a sec.
I'm still here if anyone's listening. I just lost 3-1 to Juventus, so I went a bit quiet.
Okay, I'm back.
Good.
Oh man, you lost 3-1.
Yeah, I went for it. I had over 2 in XG. They had
Oh
way
yeah,
below.
I'm looking now. God, yeah.
Bit disappointing. I wasn't that much better, but still the best team. But yeah, but bit disappointing.
Yeah.
All the other draws against teams like Brescia and Genoa, and those draws they're gone. So now just to get rid of those away losses against the best teams.
Yeah, that's not easy.
But if I lose another one like this, I think it's already over. But 6 points, I still have a kind of belief.
Yeah.
As long as I grab 6 points against you.
Yeah, I mean, I've won all 9. It's like...
Yeah, I know. But, I've gone back to look up front because Jimenez is not scoring the same rate. I'm not getting the best out of my team. So Jimenez has to be, even though he's better, he has to be a super sub.
Yeah.
Play Esposito, Darwich, and Luca. I think I mixed it up a bit too much with trying to get both Luca and Jimenez
Yeah,
on the
I
field at the
was
same time.
I was thinking that. I honestly was thinking, there's no way I would always have Luca up front, but I literally didn't say it because I thought, do you know what? It's not up to me to say that. Like, and you know your team better, so I didn't want to because I don't know any of your other players apart from him really. But at the time, I was thinking, wow, he's like the top scorer in the division like 2 years in a row. That's got to be something.
Yeah, so back to training Luca as advanced forward, and Jimenez has to start on the bench from now on. I think that will be the best.
So we've got Champions League game now. I've got Luzerne away. And then
good opportunity.
Yeah, and then I've got Milan in the league. It's always a big team after the Champions League. Literally, it was Inter, then it was Juve, now it's Milan. It's like, come on. Oh, they always want new contracts, these guys.
Good opportunity to bounce back. I have to win this one. With only 2 points so far.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, you do, really. There's a red ball. Why is the ball red? It's like a pinky red colour, the ball.
Maybe it's snow. You don't see it.
Oh. Yeah, there's no snow.
A bit early for snow. Is it October now?
This is easy for me. I'm 3-0 up.
Half time, leading 1-0.
Yeah, I just had half time, 4-0.
In total control then.
Wow, this is the easiest one, isn't it? Luzern.
Sixty min, 1-0 still. Esposito just missed the penalty. Maybe I should train my players to take penalties. I seem to miss a lot.
So, well, yeah, I feel like everyone misses a lot.
Stoppage time, leading 2-1. Oh, Newcastle are pressing. Uh-oh. Oh, Turate is fantastic in goal the last minutes here. Yes! 3 points. Nice. Nice!
That was a big one for you.
That was important for both coming matches in League and Champions League.
Well, if you couldn't draw. If you draw or lost in the Champions League, you'd be on 3 points. It'd be tricky.
Yeah.
So the Champions League. Oh yeah. You're okay. You're like on 5 points, but Inter are 8th. Inter and Bayern are on 6, so they're only 1 point ahead.
Yeah. I haven't lost, so that's good.
Yeah, it's crazy. All this. It feels like. Yeah. Don't know. It's crazy after that now it's going to be... Milan.
Yeah. You play home or away?
Home.
Okay.
But I've got what I wanted. I've pretty much got 2 squads.
Yeah. What the hell is this? Okay. Atalanta. Yeah, Skamaka scores after 3 minutes. Nice. One 0. Good. I did rested 2 of my 3 center backs to this match. Was maybe a bit risky, but took the chances. I play home.
Oh, I see.
Yes, 2-1. Good. Penalty. If you miss this one, Esposito, you're off as penalty taker. He scores.
I'm only 1-0 so far. Oh, 2-0. What is your score?
4-1.
Oh, okay.
I regret my little experiment with Luca and Jimenez. I think I maybe cost me the league. Still early, but yeah.
Yeah, it's very early. We're not even anywhere near halfway. You still got to play me twice.
Yeah.
That season we finished 2 behind. I think that was 8 at one point.
Yeah. But your team is stronger now than back then.
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
Four one finished.
That should have been a goal. All right, 4-0.
Yeah. What's my goal difference now? I actually conceded more than you now because of that bloody annoying Juventus match when I went very attacking last
Yeah.
10.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Secure a draw.
they put 3 past you. Mine's crazy. Played 10, won 10, scored 43 against 4. I mean, you're averaging over 4 per game.
When will you drop some points outside the matches, internal matches?
Well, I don't know. It normally happens in a little cluster, doesn't it? You can't. I'm trying to hang on in there because.
Yeah.
At the end of the season, it normally, especially if you're in Europe, it starts catching up. Traditionally, I drop points second half of the season.
Yeah.
But obviously, I hope not. Everyone wants a bloody new contract. That ends up being the problem, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even do a new contract. Crazy.
Why is that?
I've got
You
no
don't have
money.
money for.
Yeah.
Next match is in 3 days.
I've got Torino away.
Oh. Okay, I have Sampdoria away.
The board increased the wage budget, thank God. Doesn't make a big difference though.
I'm jumping from the green zone to the red zone, from the red zone to the green zone on FB.
Oh, right. Yeah, mine's saying 28 million in the red. I'm probably going to have to sell in January.
Yeah.
Manager of the month, won it 3 in a row, and Rob will win manager of the year. All right. Torino away. I've got a feeling we won't do another season, mate. I feel like if I win the league this year...
Well, we'll see. Yeah,
just
maybe. I had that feeling before we started the season.
I feel... Yeah, what would tip it over to? If I won the league and the Champions League, then that would be that.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, you forgot the ball then.
There's a slight possibility we could get to the El Crapico tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
On Tuesday, I might be a little bit late because of a parental meeting at my son's new school. It's finished 7 p.m.
Oh yeah.
So I might be ready from 7:30.
Yeah, that's okay, mate. Tuesday, yeah.
That's on Tuesday,
Yeah.
not tomorrow.
I'm down to 10 men.
How long left?
$13 minutes.
Okay.
Oh my god. 10 men I scored. 3-1. It was 2-1.
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy 2-1 when I had a player sent off. Alright. My game's finished.
Very soon.
So,
Mine as well.
guys, we are going to call it a night there. We'll finish me 6 points ahead. Plenty left to play for. We will be back tomorrow.
Yep.
We really appreciate you
My match
guys
isn't
watching. It's fine, mate. We really appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow.